Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Evil Genius 2, where in the previous episode we were mainly focusing on expansion and specifically expanding to different parts of the lair. We have went up one floor, built some generators, and we are currently in the process of moving our vault over there, and obviously got one of the loot missions done, which gives us the Sands of Time, which as far as I can tell simply it repairs things, or rather reduces the durability drain, so that's okay, I guess. We may have to shift that around, but it's not a huge problem. What is a huge problem by the look of it is these soldiers here. You can see we've got Nick Yoon, Alva Giblet, and Dorothy a baby, I think, a babe? Something like that. Anyway, they are turning up, and that's going to be a bit of a problem. Let me go ahead and capture the minions, and then obviously go ahead straight away to get not only Red Ivan brought to here, but also for Iris to be brought as well, because we want to situate them around here, because, well, those soldiers, unlike the other minions that come in, take photos, sneak around with sneakers on, etc., they don't do that. They turn up and they are going to shoot everything that they possibly can, which is going to be quite an issue. Iris is currently running from, by the look of it, there, so that's going to take a little bit of time. I'm just going to have a quick run around, and why on earth has those... why is that being reduced? The size of that being reduced? That is very strange indeed. I can hardly see that. That must be a recent change from a patch. Okay. Fair enough. Let me go ahead and go to Steel Records. Let's run that scheme. We will continue doing that. That one's about to be shut down. I'm going to wait. This one is similar. This one has just been completed. And then that one shut down. Yep, that's about right, I think. Is that okay? That'll do. Okay, back over to here, and we can see that these soldiers are coming in. I'm going to get Iris brought to about here, and then I will act as... do I want to act as a security link? I don't think so. Instead, what I want to do is wait for them to turn up like they have, and yeah, let's just do rocket launcher stuff, which is, well, let's see what that is like. It is a bit close range, danger close, and yeah. That was a little bit danger close. He's currently holding on to his rocket launcher, and no, they've decided to go melee. Oh, hang on, no, definitely keen on firing that, but looks like that's now being done. Right, we'll bring them back there, as well as Iris if she's not already escorting a prisoner. But that pretty much dealt with, so job done. We can see we have got, sadly, a couple of tourists who've probably seen what's going on. Oh yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tourists who are currently legging it away, so... yeah, we'll have to check up what negative effects that may have. But anyway, let's go ahead and get these guys interrogated. We can see the old vault is now no longer there. It's been moved upstairs, and this area will probably be shifted as well. Speaking of that, I do want to move most likely all of these to a different floor upstairs, but that could, you know, potentially be quite a difficult task. And let me just go around here. Oh, we now have, there you go, there's a super agent. So we now have a super agent, and that is a problem. So once we complete a mission, you can see they're currently status idle, patrolling the tundra. What, the Northern Irish tundra by the look of it? Anyway, they are patrolling the tundra. If we complete a mission here, they might start looking at it. You can see we have an invitation to invite, well, invitation to bring them to the lair. If we complete a mission in their presence, they will turn up, and that's something we really don't want. There's several different types of super agents. You've got all manner of super agents in the game. So you have, that's off memory, John Steele, who was in the first one, who is basically Bond, James Bond. We have Agent X, which is for Patriot, and the typical sort of Captain America flag-waving type of person. We have Atomic Olga, who has a machine gun and just shoots everything up, and obviously they are from I believe the same country as Red Ivan. And you've got a couple of others, one of them which basically turns up and makes everything go on fire, which is about as welcome as you may imagine. Anyway, let's go ahead. Red Ivan, they are on full everything. Let's bring them along, and we'll do the same with Iris there. Iris is also maxed out, so I'm just moving them so they are closer, even though Iris obviously will probably just wander off anyway. So we're not going to complete any missions there because doing that will make her look around. So I just want to avoid that. I am running that mission over here, which is 25%. That is okay. So job done, really. Have we completed upstairs? We have completed upstairs. That is done. So that's all right. Back down to one floor then. We are building these EGTVs because we did have some problems earlier on with all of those. I'm trying to think what the next best expansion would be. What would the next best expansion be? I'm really not too sure. What I am sure is that I want to probably sell that.
You're running out of gold.
Sell that because we just don't use them.
Steal some from the world.
Confirm that. Job done. Having a look in the front here, we can see there are very few people. Admittedly, there was a little bit of noise that made the tourists run off, and that noise being, well, the firing of rocket launchers. So yeah, that is probably why there's not much there. What's that minion there saying? Low morale. They've got low morale. It's not because they can't sleep. You can see that's on there. So okay. In terms of research then, we need to set some research going. I am tempted by the safe rack, a decent amount of gold storage. There's also things like the Evil 101 basic training to increase the smarts, which should be good. But then we also have things like these improve the henchman abilities. I think we'll go for the... maybe that one. Basic training Evil 101. Yeah, I can't progress on these ones, sadly. I don't have the... well, don't have the funds actually at the moment, but also don't have the campaign... the campaign high enough advanced. We also have got high on the hog now. Inspect the records at the computer console. So we'll select our computer consoles and we can say go to inspect records, and that will start working through that. So a scientist jumps on that. Is that a scientist? No, it's actually a technician. And they're going to inspect the records. That should be good. Over here then, this is almost shut down. We have two different types of missions, and you can see each one will gain a certain amount of heat. We're currently on 77 heat, maximum is 100. We could spend, wow, 10,000 gold and 20 intel to reduce it by 100. Or send valets for 30 minutes. Sending this over there will give us 30 grand, but it's 3 guards and 3 workers. I'm going to launch this scheme. It'll shut this thing down, but I don't really care too much, because we'll, like I say, go back and once it's reopened, sort it out. Over here has just been reopened as well, and we'll send those. You can see we've got different types of missions now because of the higher level on some of those, so that's an advantage for us. Just checking in here, no extra. We've got some extra, loads of plants. There's loads of plants, but yeah, it's something we haven't like made a lot of. Currently on inspect records at the computer console on 80 there, and oh, a lot more investigators. That is a lot. Patriot, smash. Patriot, smash. Patriot, smash. And then Patriot. That's a lot of people coming. Okay, so we have now done a task, which is the research there, so that's high on the hog, and it's now asking us to raid the lab on the world stage, the lab being in an area we have not yet scouted out. So I will send someone over there to scout that out, so that should be fine. We need, I think we just need more minion, to be honest with you. I don't think just getting more minion would be better at this stage. What are we on? 25. There's 30 grand on minions, so we'll get more. I'm not going to spend any more because I want to set some research going. I'm thinking, do I want to distract some of these minions? I think I might. I might distract some. Distracted, yes. There we go. Research to be completed is... increasing henchman morale is good, but I think getting that, which is get a basic training Evil 101, increases workers' smarts across the board. These are going to open this up, and oh look, where's the camera? Has the camera been destroyed? The camera's been destroyed. To be fair, I did fire a lot of rockets down at that, didn't I? So that's probably what's happened there. Optional objective, train socialites. We'll get that done. And we should be able to get these minions here. Get these Force of Justice captured. The rest of them I am just distracting. I don't think we need to alter that. Unless both of these doors open up and they can see straight down. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. So, upstairs, let's think about the long-term planning of this place. All of this is going to be power planned, I think. I think just mark that for power planned. We shouldn't have to worry about power ever again. We need an area for bunks, which is potentially this. So we could go for barracks.
We have captured an agent.
Something like that. Again, this is all just potential. And this is just going to have a row of those. Although I do want to move the ones from downstairs, but quite frankly, because of the cost of these, it would be very prohibitive for me to move them all separately. So I'm most likely just going to do what I'm doing here. Actually, that would be better if it was like that, wouldn't it? I'm going to have to cancel all that. Just have them as big rows. And this will increase our minion capacity. Should really just redo it, shouldn't I? We're doing it this way now. And then it goes to there. Alright. And then along. And it means it lines up quite nicely. And this is only going to be lockers. This is just going to increase our minion capacity. Have to be a bit careful here, because obviously you have to be able to get around like that. I could make it a little bit further forward, but is it worth it? It would have been worth it, actually. Because then I can do that. Yeah, let's move them in when we can. And then downstairs will become what's been known as like the active rooms. So rooms that you have to go and visit for various reasons, whether it be for rest or whatever. Don't think I'm gonna spend much more here, because we're already up to ridiculous money. I'm going to confirm the building of that. That'll probably take 6 weeks to do, so we'll wait until the next episode and then get that completed. Okay, back to the lair here on level... Oh, actually, level 1, and then back over here. This is now done. That's almost going to get shut down. That one, we have minions waiting to arrive. Oh, they're actually already on the way there, so that's fine. And looks like these minions have been distracted. See that? Those were trying to come in, and then they've been distracted. But... let's see if there's any more Force of Justice. Oh. Oh yes, of course. I should probably interrogate these agents. There we are. And you see they're now taking photos. Because I was ignoring all these. Anyway, we'll have all the muscle minions come in, escort them back to the cell, and then we can capture the agents. And it looks like the rest are going. 1, 2, 3 agents, and no suspicion. Good. That worked out exceedingly well. Happy with that. Happy with that. And intel's good as well at 81. We have this getting built. That needs to be level 2, which we don't have the broadcast strength to do. I'm going to destroy that criminal network and then upgrade that one. I think that's a better option at this stage. Obviously, I need to eventually think about getting some much bigger area here, but that will depend on whatever this becomes. And if we move all the generators upstairs, we shall see. We shall see. guess training could go upstairs if we were to redo training. How are we doing up there? They are digging it out. Well, obviously, it's going to take a little while to get done. And there's a lot of minions here who have low morale. These do increase morale, to be fair. It's just curious that they get low morale and then they're almost on like critical levels. Right, this is bad because we have Agent X here, Super Investigator, who is standing around. So if I run this, he is going to be on a stakeout gathering intel. But I don't really have much choice, to be fair.
Research has been paused.
I don't really have much choice. I need to get that done, which is raid the lab on the world stage. That may mean the arrival of Agent X. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. What I'm going to do preemptively is place in another one of these. And so I can move it to there. And then put maybe drinking fountain in. Yeah. And then that'll allow me to get more... little chair back there as well, because why not? And that allows us to get more cameras, because I want to put some cameras upstairs. So, cameras. I guess one there would be good, because it'll see everything coming along here. And then one there and one there. That should be hopefully enough to cover most areas at that location. I am also very much of the opinion I should be training more mercenaries. See, I don't really know what the big difference is. Type guard, type mercenary. Statistically, they're exactly the same, or at least their maximum is the same. He's called Tau Peck. Fair enough. I'm just wondering whether or not... Ah, only those will be able to use ranged weapons, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. The game has started to really throw some investigators at us now. Really throw some investigators at us, which we expected.
Research has resumed.
That's underway. He's gathering intel on our minions, so we may have a problem there. Olga's not moving, she's just standing around. There's no way I'm going to run something here if Olga's around, because she might end up seeing what we're doing. And I'm really not a fan of that. There's more minions being trained to guards, and then, well, guards actually going up to the mercenaries, and then, yeah, guards going to mercenaries, and then obviously the guards being replaced. Still gonna have 20 of each. I don't know what our maximum is currently. It's 247. I think the maximum available is...
You've run out of gold.
I think it actually is 300.
You're running out of gold.
Yeah, I think it's 300.
Maybe rubber band?
Looks like, once again, these forces of justice, these agents have come in, and yeah, they stand no chance against that. Which is alright. Scheme completed on the world stage. And there you go. He's turning up. It says investigating, interviewing witnesses. Agent X has built his case, now he's gathering a team of hard-boiled investigators to aid his infiltration. He's still coming, but there's a chance to disrupt him. So I can resolve that threat, which is 5 workers, 3 valets, 3 guards, 3 technicians, and he won't turn up, I don't think. But why do I want to do that? I really don't. He's going to turn up anywhere. Let's run this scheme here for the flying pig. Oh, actually, no. Cancel. I want to run... I want to run and reduce the amount of heat here. Yeah, I'll pay for that, and then I'm going to run
I've got truth and
that
justice
scheme. But
locked and loaded.
that is now the super agent arriving. Let's have a check around, see if there's anywhere I can run. Some schemes. Over here. Well, 50 minutes. Starting some work about 160 grand. So, that noise, that little thing that they've said there, that means he's turned up. And I think he's turned up. He might have turned up upstairs. Let's have a look. Yep, there he is. So, he just appears in your base. For good or ill, that's what happens. So, he's now in our base. I'm going to say kill him. And he's just going to basically have a little wander around. So, the cameras aren't in place yet. Sadly, oh no, one camera's in place, but it's the one that's pointing in the wrong direction, so brilliant. And we also have these guys here, these hardball investigators. I am going to say defeat them. Terminate them. I don't want to, I do want to capture, but it's going to take longer to capture them. So, yeah, I really, really don't want to be doing that. So, let's get Red Ivan, and let's get Iris at this stairwell.
An agent has escaped captivity.
These agents here. Let's get them done. And there we go. That'll take a little bit of time to do, but we'll get that done.
You're running out of gold.
And if I go upstairs,
Maybe
yeah,
steal something
there's all of the
around.
agents with
An agent has been subdued and captured.
the super investigator. And they're going to sneak around. Hopefully they won't start blowing stuff up. But we shall see what happens here. I'm building cameras. Oh, are they coming downstairs? One of them is starting to work downstairs. Oh, dearie me. So that can go there.
Command
Iris can
does
go
not
here.
compute.
Does not compute. Oh, is she escorting? She's doing some escorting. Sadly.
An interrogation has succeeded. There's an opportunity on the world stage.
But, oh dear. Look at all those muscle minions running upstairs.
Protect yourself.
The camera must have activated at one point and they've all just charged up and they're now ready to take out, well, all of these guys. So let's see how these guys
Are
fare.
in combat.
I might bring... Just set one going over here. Certainly don't want to interfere there. They're getting around. That's getting around. Okay, that's fine. So, let's see how these guys fare. Probably not too well is my guesstimation. I will get Red Ivan brought upstairs. Because that guy is not going to last very long. And old school, as soon as we get to the top of the stairs, is our research complete. Let's see what he does. Top of the stairs, and fire! That's Agent X, whose vitality is now 10, and he's gone.
But I won't give it today.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 body bags.
What to do?
But we've defeated
Being well rested.
the super agent without any great difficulty. So this is good. Obviously a lot of retraining were required, but we've done, I think, what we needed to do. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, so we're now getting super agents. We need to steal the pig on the world stage. I've sent that going. And I still... Oh, we could...
Scheme has succeeded.
Scheme succeeded over here. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Heat 34. There's a 3-minute one there to steal money. Not going to do anything there. And this one is... That's 30 minutes as well. And launch those schemes. Like I say, the reason I'm not doing schemes over here is because Olga's there. And if we do a scheme... Actually, technically, I think it's if you complete a scheme. So I could run this 30-minute one, and on 29 seconds, if I cancel it, she won't turn up to the island. So I think that's how it works. But I'm not going to take any risks. I'm just going to leave them to do whatever they need to do. What's been destroyed over here? I'm looking around, and I don't know if there was a fire extinguisher over here or not. No, there's one there, and there's one around that corner. So actually, that's fine. Yeah, so we don't need to do anything. Obviously, this is getting built, which means we'll be altering things downstairs at some point. And we are stealing the pig.
A scheme has
And there's the
succeeded.
scheme. Let's have a look.
Training has stalled.
We have
You
collection.
went to all that effort to capture a flying pig.
The flying
and
pig.
You're telling me it was a ride?
It was what?
It's not your fault, boss. All the mentions in the newspaper were really ambiguous. No one could have known.
This isn't over. We'll find new sources, conduct new raids, engage in new... Are you even listening to me?
Sorry, boss. It's just that the ride does look kind of fun. And the line's getting kind of long.
What is this thing?
Fine. Ride it all you like. Let's just never speak of this again. Understood?
She was so happy she can ride on this. Hang on. There's main objective complete. I'll collect later because I want to see what this thing is. So,
Something is wrong with
decor,
either the minions
no,
or
loot.
the training room, boss.
we agreed never to speak of this. Okay, it's literally it's a kid's ride, isn't it? Where they can sit on it and yes, that's exactly what it is. Wow. Okay, where we're gonna put this thing? Let's put it in here and confirm that. Yes, it's literally a kid's ride that they sit on. And now we have main objective.
What is so important? I am about to finally steal Havoc and begin my war to avenge Great Ivania.
We can get the super weapon.
It's the forces of justice. They're uniting as public entities against crime and evil. Peace.
I hate peace. In the old days, I would go in with a rocket launcher and come out covered in their blood.
What orders do you have for your army, General? We stand ready.
My rocket launcher days are over.
Not really.
Mostly. We find Havoc. We build Havoc. Then we wreak havoc.
So, recover Havoc from the world stage. There it is. Is it elsewhere? Or is that the only place it is? No, it's just luck that we have this high level. It is... I think this time I am actually sending valets over there to reduce the heat because it's going to take a while to do that because it costs 15 grand. So I want to reduce the heat first. What are we on heat here? 34. So I guess a 3-minute one won't hurt. Should do. Right. Okay, brilliant. So, peace on Earth, and we have more side stories. We have lots of crime lords and loot as well. So we have crime lord stories, we have the Patriot Gains, which is a loot item, and we have super agent stuff. See, all of these... So, for say, ace up the sleeve gives you cash. Yeah, a lot of these are just give you cash when you do it. I'm not particularly that keen on trying to take on these at this stage. I'll start the side story once I know exactly what I need to do after stealing Havoc, and most likely building Havoc. Research then, let's have a quick look. We have got... Oh, there's the flying pig. We have the flying pig. I wonder if anyone's actually going to use it. Little coin slots on there as well, and the little eject button.
You're running out of gold. Maybe spend
We
less,
never to speak of it. It doesn't say what it
steal
does.
more.
I'm guessing it'll level up their morale or something? We shall see. Gonna go up one floor, and this room's almost built, which is good. Let's check on the boat, and oh yeah, more super agents. So the game has finally taken the gloves off, I would say.
And bring them in for questioning.
Yeah, finally taking the gloves off. We've got super agents, so we've got lots more of those guys turning up. A lot of that could be due to us letting them shut down these places. Maybe it's not the right idea to do it, but anyway. I can run, what are we on? 33, so
You're
I guess
running out of gold. Maybe
that'll shut down that
steal
one. I
some
think
from
I'll
the
wait
world.
for that. I'd rather not have 6 minions go there. Let's check on both of these. They're fully rested,
assume
and
that
Iris
I
is not fully
require
rested.
a
I will get them to
reboot.
restore stats. I think that is important. And also looks like we need another one of those. Oh, and finally as well, we have this, which we did finish researching. It was just because we're in the middle of that fight we didn't get to it. This is improves worker smart above 50, so I'll place one. I mean, I'd like 2 of them, but I don't think it's going to fit.
Not enough gold
What I'll have to do
complete this construction.
Is move this there. Tell you what, I'll move all of these along a bit. Re-education chairs, and then these can go one there and one there. I don't know if you need 2, but I am going to place 2. Seems like we may need to do that. And here's all of the guys turning up. And let's see again how long those last. Camera is activated, so straight away you can see, oh, one of our minions being defeated, but they're all coming to this door. It's this door that takes ages to open. There you go. And then they'll charge out, and then it's pretty much game over for them. They get absolutely swarmed. Like I say, if that door was just open, it would work well, but the original intention was to have this as traps. But that means removal of that camera, and also, I guess,
Your minions
loads of
are
traps
in
down there.
combat.
Well, don't guess. It definitely will have need more traps down there. So I don't know if that's the way to go or not. I guess downstairs we could actually put a big security room as well. There's many ways we can go about it. Here's some tourists turning up as well, so that's pretty good. And I really want to see this pig working. But it looks like nobody's wanting to go on it. Oh, hang on. We have a minion going on it. Okay, here we go. So, to put some generic units of currency in, they jump on top. And that music.
We have captured an agent.
Restoring morale. And I think we will leave it there. So that's been a bit of Evil Genius 2. Next episode, we will try
An
to
agent
recover
has
Havoc.
been subdued and captured.
So not too bad. Got more building done, and we've also defeated
The
Super
heat
Agent.
as
Oh,
a
and there's
criminal
also
network has attracted the forces
some
of
evidence that I need
justice.
to get rid of. Cool. Okay, so we're going to leave it there for this episode. Hope you have enjoyed this and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.